Hello everybody and welcome to another pomade review. Yep, I cut all my hair off. It's gonna be hot down in Africa, so had to cut it all off. But I can still use pomade. You know, I've got just a tiny bit of hair that I can use pomade, and this video will be a learning experience as well. So I'll be finding out how this new hair works with pomade. So anyway, the pomade that we're going to be looking at today is Imperial Barber Classic. So I remember when this stuff first dropped, and I actually, I got a container of it when it first came out, and I loved it. As you can see, I used the whole thing. And it was a pricier one. You know, it's 6 ounces for 20 bucks. Which was a lot pricier, but I used it so much and I absolutely loved it at the time. And I liked it because it was one of the strongest water bases I'd ever used. And I really liked that really strong, heavy hold. And I used it to slick down my sides. But how it holds up nowadays, once again, like I've said with other previous water bases, is that it really doesn't. Because you know, with strong holding water bases that don't dry up, it just beats them a lot more. You know, the Tremolo's water base, even Flagship is a heavier hold water base that's unorthodox. So, I mean, it doesn't really hold up. But is it still strong, heavy, and good? Yes. So, let's get into it. So, there's pomade on the inside. It's gel type. It's very gel-like. And the scent is kind of weird. It's like, I get like artificial watermelon, but it smells kind of whack. Kind of weird. But anyway, scoops out super easy, just like a regular standard gel. And then applies in the hands really thick, but not bad at all. And then in the hair, applies really easily. And this is what I liked about it when I used it back in the day, is that when you apply it, or when I applied it to my sides, it slicked them down so nice and tight. And I really liked that back in the day when I used it. But yeah, it holds everything down really tight. So if you're in the market for a strong, really strong water base, I definitely recommend this stuff, you know. But cons to that, you know, are that this stuff hardens like a rock. This stuff gets so hard when it stiffens in the hair, which is a shame. But it is just, you know, heavier holding water base, so that's kind of to be expected. But yeah, it holds everything down pretty well, you know, because thing I have when my hair is a lot shorter, it loves to just stick up, which is kind of a shame. But it still, you know, holds everything down and together really well. And, you know, it has a pretty decent shine right now, but the shine all pretty much goes away, which is pretty lame. But, yeah, so none of the shine stays, which is kind of dead. No fun, but what can you do? Because this is before, you know, any of the really crazy water bases came out. You know, the most unorthodox thing at the time when this stuff came out was would be like Layrite Super Shine. You know, that was one of the first ever, like, oh my goodness, this is crazy kind of products. So, and even then, you know, I topped this stuff off with some Layrite Super Shine and it worked really well. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this new haircut, you know, because my hair just loves sticking up, but that's why I'm using a stronger holding water base, because my hairs like to stick down better when I use a stronger water base. So doop. And luckily, I have my dead mint, and that stuff slicks down hairs really nicely, which is good. Oh yeah, and another thing that I like about this stuff, wet combing on it is really nice. Dry combing is, don't even try it. It's really bad. But wet combing, really nice with this stuff. Wet combs really well. And actually, I think turns out better when you wet comb. So, anyway. I'll call it there. I'll probably do some off-camera tweaking because I'm still getting used to this haircut. But anyway, final verdict on the Imperial Classic Pomade. It does not hold up. Just like many gel-type water bases, it does not hold up in today's modern day. But if you're in the market for a hardening gel-type water base, because this stuff hardens like a rock, so unbelievably hard. If you're in the market for that, go for it. It's a really, really good, really heavy, dense, rock-hard, slick gel-type water base. So that's about it regarding with this product. So there you have it, Imperial Classic Pomade.